There are all the legends that will be taking you on Sound Spirit. So let's begin by inviting Datuk Zainal Abidin to tell us what is this that you have planned.
Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, please a big round of applause for our beautiful and handsome DJ, Mr. Once again, thank you very much for coming. Saya mengucapkan terima kasih kerana anda semua sudi meluangkan masa bersama-sama kami pada petang ini untuk melancarkan satu unik persembahan yang akan kami adakan pada 20 hari Januari 2024. Di mana ianya bukan sekadar hiburan, ianya dicampur adukkan dengan pembelajaran. Edutainment berarti pembelajaran dan juga hiburan. Ini adalah satu-satunya yang saya pentaskan secara berlainan kerana saya ingin berkongsi pengalaman saya dalam industri ini lebih daripada 45 tahun, di mana saya ingin berkongsi terutamanya dengan pemuzik-pemuzik baru yang sedang belajar di semua universiti di Klang Valley. Ya, saya ingin berkongsi pengalaman saya selama 45 tahun dan ingin memberitahu diorang dan memberi amaran kepada diorang, jangan buat apa yang saya buat. Ya, kerana tanpa pembelajaran, ya, tanpa academic background di dalam muzik, saya belajar muzik daripada jalanan. Saya melalui satu fasa yang agak susah untuk sampai ke pentas ini hari ini, dan banyak benda-benda yang salah saya lakukan. Jadi ingin saya kongsi pada semua pelajar-pelajar terbaru, mereka-mereka yang baru nak ceburkan diri dalam industri muzik ini atau industri hiburan, supaya berhati-hati, ya, dan belajarlah bersungguh-sungguh kerana ianya memberikan satu manfaat ataupun satu kerjaya yang boleh menjamin masa depan kita semua. Sebagai contoh, banyak muzik yang dikeluarkan atau yang dihasilkan oleh Aswara, industri Melaya, Lim Kok Wing, dan juga industri yang lain seperti UITM, mereka kebanyakannya berjaya tapi tanpa dibuat-buatkan. Ada muzik-muzik yang telah pun menjalani world tour bersama-sama dengan artis daripada luar negara yang meraih keuntungan yang agak merangsangkan. Ya, kerana satu industri yang boleh membantu pendapatan negara, tetapi ianya seharusnya diusahakan dan dikerjakan dengan cara yang lebih serius dan lebih profesional. Saya mengucapkan juga terima kasih kepada semua tenaga pelajar di universiti dan fakulti muzik yang berada di Klang Valley yang bersungguh-sungguh untuk mengeluarkan bakat-bakat yang datang ini, kebanyakannya datang daripada kumpulan B40. Maka dari itu mereka tidak mampu untuk meneruskan pembelajaran mereka. Dengan adanya konsert ini, ianya akan merangsangkan mereka untuk lebih gigih lagi, untuk menjadikan muzik sebagai kerjaya yang memberikan manfaat kepada mereka dan terus berjaya dan seterusnya. Maka dari itu kita dan perempuan, konsert pada 20 hari Januari ini adalah satu konsert yang lain daripada yang lain, di mana apabila persembahan muzik itu dipersembahkan dengan satu dua lagu, kemudian diselang-selikan dengan pakar-pakar yang telah lama berkecimpung dalam industri ini lebih daripada 40 tahun, ya, seperti Michael Barapan akan bercakap tentang susunan muzik yang sesuai untuk Zainal Abidin, sesuai untuk negara kita, sesuai untuk culture, untuk budaya kita, yang boleh diekspor, yang boleh dipaparkan di seluruh dunia. Begitu juga dengan Steve Thornton akan menceritakan tentang ritme yang bagaimana untuk diubah sesuaikan supaya ianya boleh diterima oleh masyarakat yang luar daripada Malaysia. Dan Cik Sunil Kumar, seperti mana yang anda tahu, dia adalah Richard Gere of Malaysia. Dia bukan seorang aktor, tapi dia adalah seorang pakar dari sudut teknikal, di mana dari sudut sound broadcasting, front house dan juga sebagainya. Maka dari itu saya ingin memberikan peluang untuk Michael Barapan untuk beri sedikit sepatah dua kata. Michael, you can talk in English, you can talk in Malay, you can talk in Tamil or whatever. This is Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for the honor of doing this concert with you, Zainal. I'm a big fan of yours.
Me too.
I think I'm very often asked by parents and people say, you know, my son, my daughter wants to be in the music industry. What are the prospects, etc., etc. So, but I always have to tell them that there are two distinct industries that we're talking about. There is the stardom industry, where there's an X factor, and nobody knows what the X factor is, but that's why we call it X. But there are stars, like Zainal is a star, and Sheila is a star, Taylor Swift is a star. You cannot plan to have a career as a star. And this is what a lot of people think, oh, the music industry, oh, I want to be I want to be like Zainal. I say, well, you know, honestly, that's the stardom industry. But the stardom industry is supported by a huge music industry. You have composers, you have musicians, you have producers, you have sound engineers, you have lighting people, you have staging people, and that is the music industry. And I'm very happy to be, and I'm also very proud of Zainal, because Zainal is elevated from the music industry as a musician, as a member of a band, a very successful band, and elevated himself to become a star. So, you know, in recognition of this, my role in this concert is to speak about, you know, what it is like to be in an industry that makes stars. What does it mean to be a musician to a star? And what does it mean to be a composer to a star, or an arranger or music director to a star? Now, if you, your sons or your daughters are very interested in becoming a part of the music industry, then I would say, yes, there's a solid career ahead of you for people who are talented. But if your son or daughter wants to be a star, then I don't know. Do they have the X factor? Don't know. But it's entirely up to God to give or not to give to be a star. But if you want to be a person in the music industry, talent and hard work, you're going to make it. But I guess in the concert we will try to elaborate a little bit more on what you want to be. You want to be a star, or you want to be a member of the music industry, of which, you know, gentlemen here, Steve Thornton and Sunil Kumar, are at the top of their fields in the music and entertainment industry. But this man here is at the top of the star industry.
Excuse me, boy.
Okay, this young man here is at the top of a star industry. So, you know, collectively, I guess we represent what the public perceives as the entertainment industry. So anyway, I've said enough.
Well, thank you very much, Mike. Well, ladies and gentlemen, actually this entertainment concert we base on 4 major things that we hold on, which is passion, learning, sharing, and education. Well, I believe that my friend here, who I knew for about almost half of my life, you know, 20 years ago, and you look old, Steve. Thank you very much.
Every day I realize it.
I believe Steve has something to share with you today. Please, Steve.
Hello, thank you for having me here, Daniel. I'm happy to be here and be a part of this program. As Michael was just saying about musicians, and wanted to be a musician, like myself actually. I wanted to be a musician from the year since I was 8 years old, when I discovered a conga player, a percussionist from Cuba, playing a song called What Another Man in New York. That song was very popular. And what happened when he played his congas in this song, he had such a strong groove. You know what I mean? Michael,
musicians. Yeah, no,
you know, he played this beat, which was a Latin beat, but with the blues chord changes to this song that was arranged by Herbie Hancock. Well, very, very famous jazz piano player. Everybody knows. Anyway, what captured me was the way he played the drums, and it became very passionate to me. And I wanted to play like him. I wanted to be like him. So I think as a young musician or any age, doesn't matter, but you got to have that passion. I don't mention.
right.
You have to have passion for music. It doesn't matter if you look like a star or not look like a star. You know, of course, Fat Domino didn't look like a star, right? But he, you know, he's an amazing singer, amazing piano player. Stevie Wonder, when you saw him maybe when he was young with the glasses and you couldn't see, maybe you would think, yeah, he can be a great star and last forever.
Right.
You know, it's so sometimes you can be handicapped like Jose Feliciano, or, you know, any, you know, somebody who, you know, have struggling with their life, you know, but you find passion through music or through rhythms, and you just pursue it, and you keep doing it, you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. Doesn't matter whether you become a star or not. That could be your aim. But if you want to become a star, you might not become a star. You know, and then it's all gone. But if you want to become a musician, and a good musician for a lifetime, you have to have passion. It's got to be passion. Because then you can go all over the world, you travel and you meet people, you meet different people from many different places. Doesn't matter if you speak the same language or not, then you can become friends for more than 30 years, right, Zainal?
Right.
Playing together, playing music together, which I really feel like I'm very fortunate to be from New York, from Brooklyn, and I've played in so many countries and so many places in the world, you know, discovered Malaysia and been here for more than 30 years, or about 30 years now.
And he ended up with Zainal.
Yeah, and still with Zainal, and will be with Zainal, because he's a great musician, and he inspires me a lot. When I watch him perform, he performs like nobody else, you know. He has his own voice, he has his own sound, that's what makes him a star, because of his voice, because of his sound. The other night, I was watching Vaganza. I know you all watch this program on Astro.
Okay, that's a drama.
You know, it's all these young people. Some of them fantastic, but some of them been doing music for their lifetime, for a long time, many years, and they are all participating in that show. And one of the young inspired singers, he did Ora Ale, you know, Zainal's song. You know what I mean? And when I listened to the way they were playing the music, they listened to all the parts. And they had all the parts there, so he inspired them. He inspired young people. People want to be like him. That makes him a star. You know? And also, like I said, they will become great musicians. So, for me, it's very important to have the passion, because you have the passion, you will be doing it forever. You know, hopefully. You know? So, thanks for being here again. And that's
Thank you,
I
Steve.
look forward to the program so we can share this passion that we have with a lot of young musicians who participate in this program. And thank you for being here.
Super. Thank you very much. Well, you know, do you want to hear Steve sing for you today? Yes. No. The weather is still good. Don't ask for rain. Okay.
I can't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine.
His background.
And I'm not been working with him for quite some time. You know, I'm looking forward in the near future to work together with Sunil Kumar. You know, Sunil is an outstanding man behind all the stars. I also believe that Sunil has something to share with you. Please, Sunil.
Thank you.
Sunil Kumar.
First of all, thank you, Dr. Zainal.
Thank you.
But also, Angelina and the whole team behind you.
Thank you.
Again, we're missing some people here. I think we got too many meals up here.
Right.
Thank you so much. So I'm here because I consider myself a craftsman. I like crafting. I need to be crafting all the time. And on stage, I am in extremely good company, right? The one thing about Dr. Zainal I remember and always treasure is that small show, big show, mega show, you'll get 120% of it. He doesn't give out. In the world that everybody give up, this is why I'm here, right? It took me 20 years to become technically competent, I wouldn't say proficient, and a further 10, 12 years to be musically competent, right? So it's time to give some of that back to some of the people who want to come to the industry with a reality check of what's needed, you know. But more so because I think we will craft something amazing that evening, and I'm really grateful to be here with everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is once again just you hear a little bit here and there from all of us on stage. You will hear more on the 20th of January. Please do not miss this date. Put it on your calendar because there is something for us to share with you. You know, I'm going to tell you about something that you never heard it before. Something that I would love to share with you. You know, I will talk about Botox. You know, I will talk about how to look after myself. You know, I have my two doctors here who are looking after my health. You know, from Idris, Dr. Idris and Dr. Fast. You know, looking after my stomach, make sure that my stomach is small when I go on stage. You know, and Michael will look after all my musical arrangement, make sure it's suitable for the event, suitable for the shows and everything. You know, Steve will look after the rhythm, whatever that's suitable for that kind of whatever kind of performance that I have to present. You know, for Sunil will look after the front of house. You know, make sure that the audience will hear it well, not too loud, not too little, and with very good effects and everything. And he will look after and advise all the backlights and everything, all the lightings and everything to make me look so good like today. So once again, thank you very much, especially to my Venture, who supported me and my team to do this. And also CIMB October. If you go to CIMB October, you will be impressed because they work so well with art, fashion, music, everything into one. It will blow your mind. Next year, when you hear about CIMB October, please do not miss because there is so much knowledge, there is so much thing that you'll be proud of as a Malaysian. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much to everyone on stage. Time for us to go straight into our Q&A session. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, identify yourself, the organization you represent, and shoot your questions across to the gentleman on stage. Can we have the first question, please? First question.
Please do not be shy, okay?
So go slow skip.
Yeah.
So I start with the question first.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
So capacity of Pentas 1 is 510 seats.
Right.
Okay. So 510 tickets sold macam mana?
Okay. It's already sold out because it's given away to all the unfortunate music students from Aswara, from University Malaya, from your ITM, you know, the one that cannot afford, we will give it to them. Someone will pay for their tickets because I really want them to come. If they don't have the money to pay for the ticket, because the ticket is so cheap, it's only $100. If they don't have the money to pay for the tickets, I will pay for you because I want you to be there to witness and to share with what we have been through, so you don't make any mistake that we have done before, right? So 510 sold out, finished. I think the sponsor pays already.
Thank you. So next question.
Anybody? Please don't be shy. You can ask me how many times I'm married, how many kids I have. We are very open, you know. Wow. Oh, look at you. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Tiffany from the Queen. Thank you for coming.
So any more questions? Kalau tak ada questions, Okay, without no more questions,
Okay.
a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone on stage.
Thank you.
We're going to take a moment for some photographs.
Okay.
So if you guys can step forward and then we get people to remove the crow seat so everything will look good. Okay? And in just a moment we'll be able to take the... So photographers can come forward and take your photographs.